Hello friend, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you about what to do when your investment is going down. I had a friend contact me a few days ago about his Bitcoin investment. He had lost 30% from when he bought in. What should he do? Now I need to clarify, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an accountant, so my words to you today are for information for you to then go and research and make the best decision for yourself. Don't do anything because of what I'm doing. One of the main reasons is not because of the liability reason. I know people go on channels and they say, well, this is not financial advice, and then they give you financial advice. I'm not saying it that way. I legitimately want you to take any information I provide and go do your own research and make your own informed decision. You should never be making decisions based on what someone on YouTube said this, someone on this site said this. You need to make your own informed decisions, because then you won't start faltering and be in fear if things don't go exactly as planned, because you knew the decision was informed and the right decision to make. But when you're going based on what someone else is saying, you have to go and depend on them to give you the next word of advice, because you have not made the decision based on your own rational information. And so what I told him was, one of the most important things you can have is peace. If you're not peaceful about your situation, that doesn't mean you enjoy your investment going down in value. But if it's making you fearful, you're feeling sick or anxious about it, you need to get out completely and not be invested. Many people, their lives are being ruined and they're checking their portfolio's value hundreds of times a day. They're in a panic almost. Is it going up? Is it going down? What is it doing? Oh no, what am I going to... You should not be invested in those kind of situations. That kind of panic is not good for your psyche. You need to have something that is going to build you up. Your investment should be bringing value, not just monetarily, but making you have joy and excitement about where things are going, and that you're involved in this new cryptocurrency movement that we're seeing. But if it's bringing you down and causing you to lack peace and be in fear and anxious, you need to get out. But what I'm doing is not worrying about it at all. Stop checking Blockfolio every single day, hundreds of times a day. Stop checking and seeing the prices and being all panicky. I'm just going about my life like normal, doing the things I normally do, because long term I'm invested in valuable crypto assets that are going to increase in value. And there may be a downturn right now, but I'm not worried about it because I'm still up thousands of %. Now you may not be in that position. That's understandable if you're getting concerned because you're down 30%. That's perfectly reasonable. But I want to just caution you before you sell, because what happens to so many people is they get in a panic, prices drop, they sell, and they guarantee a loss. And then if they waited a few weeks more, the price goes right back up. They're back into profit again, but they're not because they got out. So you want to make sure that if you're getting out, it's for the right reasons. Now, one of the right reasons could be that you're not peaceful. You're in a panic. You can't handle your investment not going up all the time, not consistently shooting to the moon. If that's you, then it might be best for your psyche just to get out of it and move on to other investments that aren't going to cause the anxiety that crypto assets may cause right now. Because quite frankly, the market is different. There's not enough people in the market, so a few whales can come in and really dramatically influence the price up or down, and you have no control over it. So my suggestion, based on what I'm doing, is just to hold. Not be in a panic. Don't lock in your losses by selling. Hold and wait and see what happens. Because if you're invested in truly valuable assets that have real world value, not these cryptocurrencies flavors of the week, but real world value, not investing in coins because the name sounds interesting or unique, but because it has real world value right here and now, it's actually being used, actually works and does what it says it's going to do, then you shouldn't be concerned. The price fluctuation is not changing the underlying value of the actual asset. Does the price going down make it not do what it's supposed to do? Of course not. don't get into panic. Be calm, be reasonable, research and determine, is this asset worth being invested in? Can you handle this? Can you understand that it might go through some downtimes, but it's still worth being invested in? That's something you have to decide. And if not, if you can't handle that, if it's making you just stress out, then get out of it. I pray it's been a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.